where I work at is a lot closer to my mom's house than my own house. I could go over there every other day if I wanted to, but that's a lot of wear and tear because I'm already on the road. Little Black Bear Creek Water Park. A little Marine comes home. His mom, he planned it so his mom can come pick him up from the airport. She don't have to worry about driving at night. And she gets to spend the rest of the day with him when he comes in. He's supposed to be going from Okinawa, Japan to Missouri. Stay up there for a little while, doing some more training, and then come back to Louisiana. And then he's supposed to be here for like 2 weeks. And he's supposed to go back to Okinawa. He loves it out there. So one Saturday, me and him's gonna go to the Honey Island Swamp shooting range. Like that one video I did. Me and him out there shooting my AR and my mechanic. But now I got a SBR AR and getting ready to get another handgun, another Canic. I love those guns. I'm not a Glock fanboy, so anyway, I'll probably end up giving it to him, but I'll end up keeping it until he decides that he wants to get out of the Marines, go back to being a civilian, which I think he's gonna go career. So, but he'll always have that gun. He can't shoot pistols in the Marines because he's not high enough ranked to be able to go and do shooting exercises with a pistol. But I'm kind of jealous of him. He had to shoot a Benelli combat shotgun. Nah, I'll never shoot a Benelli. Too expensive for my blood. Now, if y'all somebody that's close to me that's got a Benelli and y'all willing to let me go shoot it, please invite me. I think I'm in the video here since there's nothing really to see. As I get closer to Louisiana, there's going to be more things to see. And I'm going to restart that part of the video so y'all can see some of the loveliness leaving out of Mississippi and coming back into Louisiana. This morning I was on 6 started it where you got to see the sign for this one river called Chattanooga, something like that. Loach. I don't know. Funny name for a river. Yeah, I'm getting close to Louisiana now. St. Paul marks that. made a comment about it. See how many dead alligators we can see on the road. Man, I gotta see any. I know one time I was coming down this road going to the North Shore. I seen an alligator standing on the side of the road, walked up close to the road, cars zipping by. He turned around and walked back to his walk. Like, nope, not today. for a fact that I'd